Out of the 29 SR-71A variants, only 10 airframes were in active service. The other 19 aircraft were in maintenance, as Lockheed engineers took the aircraft apart and put it back together, or placed them in deep storage. But why did they keep some aircraft in storage? Well, it was to make sure that all airframes aged at the same time, which is why all the aircraft were periodically rotated in and out of storage. This worked out pretty well, and by the time the Blackbirds were retired, the average airframe had accumulated 2,300 hours, with only a few hundred hours separating the high and low time birds. One of the most exhilarating things you could do with the SR-71 was to fly it across the Terminator, the division line between day and night. When you fly higher at an altitude of 80,000 feet, the Terminator is even more pronounced than at sea level. The Blackbird pilots would compare heading toward the Terminator from the light to flying into a black wall. During one winter mission over the Arctic Ocean, due to its high speed, an SR-71 managed to cross the Terminator 6 times in 1 hour, meaning that the crew experienced 3 sunsets and 3 sunrises in just 60 minutes. And sometimes they would have 2 breakfasts in a day. See, each pilot's tour lasted about 6 weeks, which happened 4 to 6 times per year. This meant that the SR-71 pilots had to endure the ultra-boring, most uncomfortable commute known to mankind from Beale Air Force Base to one of their detachments at the back of a KC-135Q tanker. Depending on where the mission took place, the pilot's commute was somewhere between 12 to 24 hours. The alternative was a glowing heat mission, which involved flying an SR-71 at Mach 3 to its area of deployment. Glowing heat missions would happen once an SR-71 had undergone scheduled maintenance and needed to be returned to its assigned detachment. Everyone, of course, favored the glowing heat sorties. Not only was it faster, but also the pilots would eat breakfast at Beale Air Force Base, then light the burners and after 7 hours, eat breakfast again at Kadena Air Force Base in Japan.